Status today. Today it's Wednesday, 1st of June. June 1st. What does you like? I'm waiting to finish for me the exhaust manifold. It's done actually. Meanwhile, I washed the rail, I put with the spray contact the wiring, I separated, I put the injectors in place, secure the rail, secure the intake manifold, the half intake manifold, the new gasket in place. Alright, then the new injectors, the low pressure injectors with the extension, and it's being clogged because it's bothering on the cylinder head. What I want to say, I put also the oil dipstick, but I don't remember if it's bothering. I might have to open it again. There's no problem. I have a Vaseline on the injectors, so I can easily remove it and put back again. I don't remember. I think that's bothering. We're gonna see. I'm gonna find out. No worries. So now, turning the engine, I'm gonna bring inside the exhaust manifold to see how it looks like. I hope the welders did a good job and they didn't destroy the manifold. Another thing, no, later when we're gonna bring it in. Give me a second for you. Alright, it looks good. I'm just start closing it so don't looks like that. Obviously, alright. It's been welded, all of them. Alright. I'm gonna close it and then I'm gonna show you in a second. Alright, this is how it looks like. It's okay, it's decent, right? It's not so bad. I tried to put it inside this piece to secure it in place. Alright, now, one second, let me show you also from inside how it looks like. Inside it looks like this. Looks like this. And there. There and there. It's not bad, like I said. It's not bad at all. Okay, now let's get one sensor. Let's get this one. So what? It's the same, all of them. Somebody mentioned about not somebody. I think the owner. Yeah, he told me about the sleeves that has also this not sleeve. How's it called now? This one. One second. Let's get this. Let's go over there. Give me a second to open it. Okay, so if I put this, it's been modified. It's a little bit shorter, so don't come so much out. All right. If I didn't modify this fitting and I install also this, if I say to the welders, weld for me this one, it's gonna end up to be higher, at least this height, because like I said, I have cut the fittings. It's not the original length. Alright, I want to have a space here. Then the easiest thing, you are getting the sensor and you see that it enters inside. Beautiful, excellent, nice, how it's supposed to be, not tight, not free, in all of them. Okay, then let's get the nut. Can we bolt down the nut? Are the threads okay? Yep, the threads are okay. And we are looking good. Now I have to send it for resurfacing, and I have to do that dry. Don't ask me how and if it's happening. Why I'm saying it to happen this dry, because if they put cooling, the cutting oil or cooling or something, you're gonna get soaked this cotton inside here, this insulation. And then when you start it up, it might catch up fire, or it might start smoking like crazy until it burn everything whatever has inside. It's not completely closed now. Alright, so if it falls oil inside, it's not the ideal. All right. So I'm gonna ask them if they can resurface it without using any coolant, without using cutting oil or whatever. It's important. And we are done for now. Oh no, I'm gonna put it on to make one test. You know what? Yes, let's put it on. I'm gonna install it on the engine to make one test that's okay. The same setup like yesterday. I'm gonna put the exhaust manifold, turbo, downpipe, inlet, and I'm gonna see if I can install the sensors while the exhaust manifold it's been already installed. Okay. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Give me a second for you. 10-15 minutes for me to put them all back. Yep. Not bad, not bad. We are looking good. It's not close, it's not close. Nice. I was afraid about this one, but this is excellent. It can stay there. And it's on the cold side of the turbo. Alright, looks beautiful. Also this one looks excellent, and this one. This one we're gonna see, either we're gonna keep it like that or we're gonna turn it up, there's no problem. So, good thing is that I can first install the exhaust manifold and then install the EGT sensors. It's gonna be fine. It will gonna be fine. Let us say okay. There I might not put the turbo, torque it down. Yep, and I can route even the cables. I might route the cables behind the heat shield for the NOx sensors and take them all out. I hope to be long enough, eh? Yeah, it should be. Take them all out from here and use some fire protection like that to put them on, to keep them together. Nice, nice. And now it's gonna take some time because I have to send it to the machine shop to resurface it and then finally install it. Yeah, and then when I'm gonna come here to torque it down, I might cut my hands. Nothing new here. I'm gonna put some engine oil and some blood on the engine. Why not? Okay. And the last one. You know what I'm gonna do? First I'm gonna pull out the sensor, because now I'm holding the stupid mobile with the other hand. Or wait 1 second. Right hand. Yep. Comes out. Nice. There you go. Excellent. Very good. I was not pointing there. Yay. Nice. Okay. Now what? Now removing everything and sending the manifold at the machine shop, right? Fine, fine. For some friends of mine, the oxygen sensor, it's a wideband, the original one. There is an EGT on the sensor, but you see the exhaust gas temperature, not per cylinder, you see the total. If, let us say, you put an EGT and you give this information, let us say, to an ECU, and the ECU can adjust the fuel mixture and the ignition timing, you're gonna be much better. You're gonna be much more protected the engine. So you're not gonna have, let us say, one cylinder more hot, the other one colder, and then you're gonna melt a piston, or you're gonna burn a piston ring, let us say, in one cylinder. You're gonna see from the temperatures, and you're gonna adjust the fuel mixture, the ignition timing, and everybody will be happy. This is extra safety, and except of this, when you're going higher on a boost level on ignition timing, and then you're trying to lean it up to get the last horsepower, if you are asking me, this is a must. It doesn't make any sense to do such a thing on a daily use car or on a stage 1, stage 2 tune, for, let us say. But in this setup, if you are asking me again, my opinion, it's a must to do that. And I'm happy that the owner, he decided to do it, and they have a way to work properly. Yeah, that's it. Let's continue. Yep. Again, masking tape on the exhaust ports, exhaust manifold out for resurface, and then turbocharger. I have to separate this turbo. I'm not gonna touch the other one, I'm gonna keep it in the box. It's not the time now because I want to fix a little bit the hot side. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I just put it the last time with the 4 bolts just to have it as a reference when I install it, to don't touch anything anywhere. I have to double check also when it comes the time the oil feed, the coolant feed and the oil return and the coolant return at the same time. So let me continue with the turbocharger. I hope that they're not gonna delay the driver to come to pick up the manifold and send it for resurface. I was thinking, just give me a second. I think I have. Yeah, I have. I remember that I have. This is with a scratch. Do I have another one? Somewhere down there I might have with the clips like this, or I might order one. It's supposed to come also separate, this one, because there are 2 knock sensors, so it might come separate. You know what I'm thinking, to pass, let us say, all the cables. I think I mentioned that earlier, the HDD cables, the HDD sensors cables, to run through the knock sensors, the fire plate for the knock sensors, then come outside here with this one and to come up and stay in here, let's say. Most probably they're gonna be connected on the ECU. Not most probably, they will gonna be connected on the ECU. Either gonna be one controller or something and then to the ECU, or direct, I don't know. This is the electrician and the tuner, they're gonna do that, not me. That's it. Let's continue with the turbo. I separate the turbocharger, I keep it there. I put only one glove. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this engine and the remaining parts behind the curtain. I'm gonna storage it because I have to continue with MA57 a little bit to prepare it, wash it and start closing it. I think today it's coming also the crankshaft, and it's a good chance to continue with MA57 since I'm not gonna have the exhaust manifold and I don't want to get out from the engine room the engine like that. I would like to bolt down the exhaust manifold with the engine on the engine stand, not in the car, because I have better access and I might need to fix a custom tool to reach and torque it down properly. And don't leave it loose like it was before. Don't ask me who bolted down, I don't know, and start burning the gasket. Do it once, resurfacing it and putting it on with a new gasket, torque it down properly, new nuts, everybody happy. That's one thing. Then second thing, before I do that, when it comes back the exhaust manifold, I don't care about the outlet here, I don't care about the inlet here. This one is gonna be lapped. I'm gonna lap this area here. I'm gonna lap not the ring here, this one, the surface here and here, to have better contact. This is gonna happen when I'm gonna receive back the manifold, not now. And now what is gonna happen on the external I'm not gonna open it, I'm gonna keep it as it is together. I need an approval to touch the external. The only thing what I'm gonna do, like all the external wastegates, there is this ring, alright? This is like a valve seat. You can call it actually valve seat. So this piston here, it's sealing obviously here at this point. Carefully here, only here, little bit paste and it's gonna get lapped. Not here, not on this position, only inside, carefully, and it's gonna get lapped to see the pattern. Then, after finishing with that, this one, it seals here, at this position. So, little bit cream here, paste, lapping compound if you like, and here, and then lapping it to come to be perfect, to see the pattern that's sealing 100%. You need all available gases to spin this turbo because the turbo is a big one, you know. So just in case you don't have any headache, this surface here, I don't care. I'm talking about the surface here at this point, that it's not perfect, you see. I don't care that much about this surface because, like I said, has some preload, obviously. if you put it on, you see that it's not closing, obviously, because there is a spring inside, and to close you have to push it down. Alright, so what's happening, like I said, the piston seals here and this one it seals here. So these two surfaces, I do care about it. Now for the outer, it's not something crazy. It's gonna be nice to be precise, all of them, but it is what it is. And when you're installing the external, like I've said before, you can just push some air here, you're gonna retract the piston, you're gonna get it down or up, it depends how you are watching the external, and you're gonna be able to put it in place. So, nice. I'm gonna make also one leak test at the end. One leak test. From here it comes the boost, let us say, from this pipe. It's a classic external wastegate, nothing new here, okay? On this pipe, it comes the boost from the turbocharger that you see from the housing. Alright, you're giving direct from the cold side of the turbocharger to this pipe. It depends what spring has inside. This is gonna be your minimum boost. That means if the spring needs 0.7 bar to start opening the piston, this is the minimum boost you can go. Alright, now from the upper fitting that I block it here, you can put a boost through a solenoid and control the frequency, and if you want to boost more, you can apply some boost from this side. So you're gonna make some small adjustments, the wastegate, and you're gonna increase the boost. Classic, not something new, right? Yep. What else? Anything else? No, nothing more, nothing less. I'm gonna upload also this video, and you're gonna see another video from this engine when you're gonna see back the exhaust manifold. Pay attention, the exhaust manifold, I cannot let them remove 1 millimeter. Why? Because the system, how it's been engaged here, it's different. If they remove so much material, after that it won't gonna be able to put in place. So it will gonna be, it's not gonna be perfect straight, but it's not gonna be also that much as it is right now. I hope that I make myself clear on that. If I remove more, then it's gonna come very thin, this one, and then when you're gonna put inside, you're gonna torque it down, but you're gonna have an opening. From up it's gonna be torqued down, but from down it won't. So that's the plan, that's the story. Or I might, you know what, no, we can do it with different way. I can resurface also these brackets. That means, what I mean by that, I can send also these brackets, and if they remove, let us say, 1 millimeter from the surface here, if they make it 1 millimeter thinner, they can remove also 1 millimeter from these brackets, so we're gonna end up a little bit more inside, and we're gonna grab it, right? Not bad, not bad. Let me give also these brackets together. You never know. Better safe than sorry. So if they remove, from what I saw, they're gonna remove definitely 0.5 millimeter. If they remove 0.5 millimeter from here and 0.5 millimeter from this one, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be okay. Yeah, why not? You're gonna end up more inside this one, these brackets. Yep. That's the plan. That's it. Thank you.